everyone! My name is Zohar and I welcome you to our straddle press elbow stand tutorial. So today we are gonna learn how to enter in our elbow stand with the straddle split, which it is a super fun way to practice your elbow stands. This class is part of our elbow stand press tutorial series and also part of our 30-day forearm stand challenge. I leave here the playlist, so please visit it, and you will also find there beginner-friendly classes. This class is also included in the Zohar Yoga Flex on-demand library, where together with other classes, you will be able to crush your fitness and flexibility goals. Don't wait and use the discount code in the description to join our beautiful community of flexibility lovers. Now, back to our today's class. We are gonna use the same targeted warm-up that we did for the front split class, which, by the way, if you haven't practiced it, you need to check it. I leave the link on the description. And after that warm-up that it's gonna make us feel pumped and ready to press, we are gonna stretch our straddle split. If you need a wall or any prop to feel yourself secure when kicking into the elbow stands, feel free to use it. Adjust the exercises as you need them. And other than this, let's start. See you in the middle of the mat. Start activating our core muscles. We need to place the legs on top of something. It can be a chair, it could be a Pilates ball. If it's a Pilates ball, maybe you want to have it against the wall. And we are gonna start elevating the right leg. You place the right hand behind the head, extend the left arm, and now we are gonna just cross and imagine the shoulder wants to touch the knee. And then we come back to center. Once we reach the center, we continue with the same motion all the way, doing a total of 15 of these. So let's start counting. And 1, 2. The other elbow is touching the mat all the time if possible. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Hold with the left hand the head and extend the right arm. Inhale and exhale. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Don't forget to come to the center line. 4, 5. Sorry, I think I double counted that one. And 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Beautiful! Relax here and stretch also the back of the legs, belly button in towards the spine when we do this. And now we are gonna do another type of abdominal activation that is ideal for any press work. Also, if you work on handstand presses, this is gonna help you, or headstand, tripod headstand. So let's meet in the center of the mat, facing towards the ceiling. Lift your legs up, extend the arms over the head, and now vertebra by vertebra, we are gonna round our spine and bring the feet towards the hands and then come back up. Also vertebra by vertebra. Thighs and tummy, they are as close as possible. Try to best to move around as controlled as possible. And we are gonna do a total of 5 of these. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Bring first the legs as close as possible to you and then start rounding the spine, bringing the feet backwards, and we come back slowly. This is the most challenging part. Usually if we don't control well, we will rush to come out from the position. And let's go for the second set. Beautiful. Third set. Woo! And fourth. Last one. Very nice. Shake the legs. Now we are gonna do the straddle variation. Open the legs in your straddle split over here. Do little bounces to warm up. So if you feel in any moment you want to work in one of exercise more than others, I mean, you can always pause this class, right? Pause the recording and then join us back once you're ready. So let's start first going into our pike position. So this last position that we hit here, it's gonna be the pike. And then from here, open the feet a tiny bit. And we are gonna come down slowly, bringing vertebra by vertebra towards the mat, having the feet as long as possible on the floor. And then eventually, they are gonna come back to center and then back up. So as you see, this one is more difficult, but it's great to work on your hip mobility, active flexibility. Also, I think any time of the day, this exercise always feels energizing. So now that I demo it, let's do 5 of these, and you will see how every time you do them, it becomes easier and easier. So let's go. Pike. Here, don't forget to bring the thighs to the tummy. And slowly we open into our straddle. Activate those legs. And then back to our middle and close. Let's go. Pike. Slowly open into your straddle. Woo. Rotate those hips. Come back to center, and we have 3 more of this. Inhale and exhale. Let's go. Nice and controlled. And see if now you can also start opening a tiny bit more your hips and getting a bit deeper into that hip mobility. And the last one. Whew. Nice job, shake those legs. And let's meet in the middle of the mat for our shoulder exercises. So for this part of the warm-up, you are gonna eventually need a yoga block, but first let's do our shoulder shrugs. Make sure that your shoulders are not back and hips up. Find that plank, shoulders forward, over the wrist, and if you want, even a tiny bit more beyond the wrist. And let's do shoulder shrugs, tap the pelvis. We are gonna do 15 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Take the child's pose for a brief moment. And while you are in the child's pose, I explained the next exercise that it's gonna be our dolphin. And for our dolphin, we are gonna be using the block. Okay, let's place the block here, and hands are gonna be like that. Am I showing? Yeah, I think you can see it, right? Okay, my thumb is here and I'm kind of pressing like this. I'm gonna enter in my dolphin pose. Let's try to get a bit tighter. In the sense, feet come closer to the elbows. Nice, and here come on your tippy toes and then bring the heels down. We're gonna do 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now I'm gonna try to block the movement of my shoulders and I'm just gonna isolate my heels coming up and down. So find your dolphin, squeeze the shoulders, and now try to isolate and work on that stretching of your calves, the back of the leg. Belly button is coming in towards the spine, activating further our core muscles. Whew, beautiful. Now remove the block. Let's find our dolphin and try to do the dolphin push-ups. So we are gonna do 10 of these. Find your narrowest dolphin. Whee! And let's go. Nose comes to the floor and we go back to center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo! Nice job! Shake those arms. We do have one more exercise to activate further our shoulders, believe it or not. We've done this in our 30-day forearm stand challenge. It's part of our basic conditioning for elbow stands. For that, we are gonna need a yoga block. For those that you have done previous classes, I'm sure you know what's coming. We are gonna press the yoga block between our elbows and entering the down dog position, kind of down dog, having the elbows there and not letting it go. And from here, we bend the elbows and extend the arms. I'm gonna try to tag the pelvis and kind of bring the chest in to avoid using my spine. And we are gonna do just 5 of these. So do them in your own rhythm. And if you feel like, oh, this exercise has potential and I wanna do more, just pause. As I said before, this is a training for you, so adjust it and do as much as you want. Good. So shake again the arms, do whatever movement you need to. Now it's time for us to warm up our straddle split. It can be a challenging split because it requires a part of middle split hip mobility, but it also asks for long hamstrings and flexible like hamstring and booty connection. It's not a split to take it for granted because also, yeah, it requires a long low back. So, I mean, how many things does it need? We are gonna first start activating the muscles that we need for this straddle split. That will also help us in our elbow stand press. Extend the arms, squeeze block, and belly button in towards the spine. We're gonna activate the legs and the booty. I love pointing my feet. It really helps me engage even more the leg. So you may wanna try this as well. We're gonna come as low as possible, keeping the body, the upper body in one line, and then come back to center. So I'm really not dropping, but moving as I was like one single piece in the upper body, and we do 5 of these. So this was the second, 3, third one, 4th, 5th. Now we are gonna hold it in our maximum range for 10 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop the hands. Good. Woo. And now breathe in and breathe out. Come into a forward fold. If you're here, by the way, you may want to grab the floor as like if you were grabbing like with T-Rex hands. Pinch the shoulder blades together and bring the chest forward. And here, relax the legs. It's a passive hold. So we're gonna relax our body. Except for the core muscles, we are gonna bring the belly button in towards the spine, and that will help us lengthening the low back. Hold it for 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Whew. Shake the legs. Now we are gonna do some active flexibility related work. So place the block outside the foot. Look towards the foot. Hands are on the side of the thigh. Inhale deep and exhale, jump the block. Beautiful. And then we go back to center. So we are gonna do 5 more of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Beautiful. Change sides. And try first once with the leg to see how it works, and let's go. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Bring the right hand to the back, and now slowly we are gonna rotate this hip towards this side, so everything rotates. Imagine that the thighs are gonna be touching the mat. You really wanna go slow in this ability work because we are getting deep in our hip socket. So any sudden movement could injure you. So friends, take it easy. Go as slow as you can. And I like to inhale and exhale as I'm really on the tightest point, and then come back on the exhale also when I cross the tightest area. Let's try the other side, and we are gonna do at least 3 times on each side. Inhale and exhale. And even if you think you cannot anymore, I also thought I can, but see, it really, by keeping rotating, by continuously rotating the upper back and doing that twist, if your knee can touch eventually the mat. Inhale and exhale, very carefully, come back to center. Now we are gonna do 2 more on each side on our own. Música maestro! Inhale and exhale. Before you go into your last one, now that we have worked on the rotation and a bit on the flexibility, let's try that last one with the legs a tiny bit more open. So see if you can open them a tiny bit more. It could be that it's harder. So just take it easy and go slow and very mindfully as you rotate. Nice job. Now to finish, let's just stretch again our straddle split. Maybe even you feel less tension in the hips after the last movement. Nice job. Yay! And from here we are moving on and start working in our elbow stand press. Now it's time for us to work in our straddle press elbow stand, and for that we are gonna start with our puppy press. The puppy press will also require some oblique strength and strength in the shoulder, like a lot of strength. But once you get it, it's a really great way to practice a control press, get that motion of the straddle split, so you can then start working to press from the floor with both feet. Like with the front split elbow stand press, I'm gonna break down the exercise in a step by step, so you can find what exercise is challenging for you and where you need to focus by the time being, so you can slowly progress and meet your straddle press goals. I'm gonna start by placing my elbows, and then instead of going from the dolphin pose, come to a side. So my foot is in a diagonal to the elbow, and from here, step one, it's gonna be not just to extend, so this could be a front split. I need to get into that hip rotation, and this is a straddle split. That will require us to have more weight on our right shoulder on the side where the foot is on the floor. Let's try on the other side. So this is a step one, right? We need to feel comfortable lifting the leg there up and holding it. Push with the elbows the floor away, and then lift the leg up. Good. Nice. Pause the class, try a couple of times on each side. Second step, it's gonna be doing the press. So for the press, we're gonna squeeze that side, the side where is the foot, and we are gonna try to bring that other leg up, up, up in a way that it's gonna help us lifting the other foot up. Then once we lift the other foot up, let's not try in this step to try to hit the straddle, but try to hold it there for 3 seconds, and then we try on the other side. So let's go for it and have a bit of playtime. Good. How are the shoulders feeling? If you still have power, before going to the third step, I would say that you try 2 more times on each side to do this exercise just to get yourself familiar with the movement. We are gonna go to the full press. Yay! And if you reach that straddle elbow stand, oh my god, my brain is fried. Feel free to hold it as much as you want, and we want to practice also pressing from the other side, of course. You may wonder, do we really need to keep the first leg fully straight? You may have seen also on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube, people that they start pressing with a knee bend. It is possible, it's less hard, so I'm showing you the hard variation. Eventually, you do want to practice also with the leg straight, even if it feels heavier, it feels harder, because first, it's gonna make you stronger. Second, you are going to be working your active flexibility, that active mobility of the full leg, which is beautiful. Third, who doesn't want legs for days? No one thinks
a knee, bended knee leg, it's beautiful. But a long leg coming in the air and then floating the other leg, that, ladies and gentlemen, is stunning. So you choose now which one you want to stick with if you want to practice both variations. I'm gonna show you, just for the sake of the tutorial, how the bended press looks like. So it's like here. Bam. I find it, to be honest, that it's also like double work once I'm up, because once I'm up, I then need to extend the leg. And sometimes the knee moves and it throws me out of the position. Because that's another thing, and this is very important technique thing, is that when you start lifting the other leg, you need to be careful that the other foot doesn't come down, because at the end it's mechanics, right? It's gravity, it's gonna throw you off the position. So you need to use that active flexibility and strength to hold the foot up so you can reach a line in your straddle split and not fall to the side. Let me show you on the other side. Yay! Now, to finish the class, we are gonna do our usual challenge, which is holding the elbow stand that we've been practicing in the class for 30 seconds. So find your straddle split, even if it's on the wall, and yeah, let's hold it. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thank you for joining this tutorial. It was a pleasure having you with me, and I hope that you could get also motivated to continue with your elbow stand practice. And if you want to level up your game, stay tuned for the next video that it's gonna come in the next frame. It's also part of our elbow stand press sequence and is a mermaid walk. I hope to see you there. Thank you for joining again. Bye!